Hey guys, today's September the 4th of 2013, and I want to give you my thoughts on the euro. And I know this is an educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. I just look at trend line, support line, and just give you my opinion. So with that being said, let's get into the charts. Okay, so right now, this is the pivot low right now of 933, and today's the 4th, my calculated date. So this is one of those things that plays out or it may not play out, and you just got to roll with what you got. My game plan is that it's gonna do a pivot low. It could probably kiss this angle right here, get like a flush of all like the early bulls, and then bounce. So if it plays out that way, it's gonna probably be 31.28. That's one kind of support system I'm looking at. Um, I'm gonna show you this chart right here, where the euro is trying to find a base, and it's off that Fibonacci level, which is at 31.68 around there, which is a pivot, high from the 914 first impulse wave. If you look back, so it's trying to hang it there. Even if it gets down here, I might even cover. Take half and then see what happens, and it might push lower. So it's one of those things you just kind of have to like watch it and wing it. But and that's if you believe that's going to be a turn. Some might think that this thing might just continue, just heading south. So we'll see. So I just want to show you that this is where it's trying to stay above 31.68. If it starts losing Momo there, then it could be trouble, and it could do the flush, and then you just got to be cautious because if the turn is today or tomorrow, it's going to surprise everyone and then just go to the upside. What else I wanted to show you? Let's see. Let me see my scalp. You see this angle right here, the spiral level with the dots? That's it's trying to stay above, and you see that it's fighting here. It'll pierce it here and there, and then try to climb above it. It almost even took my stop out. I had it at here at 31.86 around there, um, towards the top, and I was like, well, that's it. I guess the turn is now, and it just turned around here, and then looking at my spiral levels, it was like it wanted to do like a double top over here, and it had issue with the spiral level here. So we'll see. If it fails this and takes this low, then probably you're going to retest maybe this low, or maybe build up what you call it, a trend line support from here to here. So we'll see. Either way, I'm gonna keep watching some levels, and once I see some, momentum or whatever to the upside or setting up a base, I'll just cover, and then see what's gonna happen on that. Let's glance this chart and see what we have going on over there. Okay, so right here, as you can see, let's get a little closer. Let's push this up a little higher. You got the linear regression channel line right here as support. So once it breaks this and it's in this area right here, you're really talking about really oversold levels. But you got the 200 right there, you got the 100, you got the Fibonacci 50 right here, that green line, and you got some of Woody's weekly S1. You got monthly support there on Woody's, and you got this big Ichimoku base right here. So there's a lot of support down here. So it wouldn't be surprising that this thing would turn around today or tomorrow or very soon. The bad thing about it is it's failed at 50, so that could bring more pressure to the downside, and you're way far away from Mobo. So and then the Ichimoku indicators are trending sideways, so that means, according to the Ichimoku indicator, soothsayers, when it goes sideways, it looks like price now wants to get attracted and go to these levels. So we'll see how that plays out. So let's look at the weekly. We see anything there, and it's kissed the Fibonacci level right here, which is at 31.48. You got the 200 as support. You got the Ichimoku indicators, the Tenkan and the Cajun, and you got value area low on the market profile. So there's a lot of support here. You're in the cloud, so it's going to get a little wild, but it'll probably get a little bounce. Where, I don't know. We'll see. But that's that. And let's look at the big picture and let's see what we got going on over there. It's 7:41. The U.S. session is probably going to start in an hour or so. So this is what we got. This is what I wanted to show you. You see, it's showing a lot of support here. So all these cherries, and you finally got a cherry here. It's showing you support. You got the 200 moving average to 100. This is narrowing up. You see the MACD pushing higher. So you see that there is kind of a basing setting up. So this could probably now start like going, a bell up. You see some of the indicators now. 50 still in the zoom mode, so I don't know. This could probably just do a little thing and maybe do a little snap back up and then push lower. But it's early to say. All these indicators are showing that the cycle now to go up is kicking in. You can see it here on MMG. It just cracked this level, and it wants to probably test this here, fail and push down, or it might just continue going up. We'll see. Same thing here. We're just waiting for a yellow one here, but this is still negative, so the trend is still to the downside on the 12-hour. So we'll see on that. On the dailies, the same thing. It's still telling you stay short, and this is just trending sideways, and we're still waiting for some signals here to confirm more upside. But until then, it's still on the downside. Same here, and same here. Short TTM wave hasn't gotten a yellow bar yet, so still down, and it's getting a little darker here. More red is building up on the daily, so we just got to see what today's action is going to bring. You see support here. TMI just telling you stay negative. On the weekly, it's going to go down, and the MACD just turned a darker green shade, so weakness is already setting in, and this is prone for a nice little snapback. That's what I'm saying, that it's either today or tomorrow. Could go and maybe do some stop hunting, and then fail down or go down more. I don't know. We finally got our Fisher on our weekly, so that's a good thing. That means that the trend has finally has gotten really weak, and it could be going now to the downside, or it could be going chop. It could go up again, and then do a cluster, or I call it a cluster Fisher, and then push lower. Negative here, you got a blue bar, and TTM pushing down, and the same thing on the monthly. Nothing's changed. You got two cherries up here. The 50, the 5, and the 20 are now pushing down, meeting up with the 50, which that was my concern for my last couple of videos, and now it's finally regrouping again. So we could probably see some more downside. That's going sideways. That's just kind of going sideways. And interesting, the squeeze play is set up to the top upside on the monthly. So those are my thoughts. I'm waiting for a flush down and then cover and go flat, and then see how strong the momentum is to the upside, and then ride it up and trail my stop. And if it does a retest of the low of 9.4 or 9.3, and does a fail new low, then I'll probably write it up. And if it breaks, the 9.3 or the 9.4 pivot low, if it happens today or not, then I'll jump right back on it and continue writing it down to my calculated pivot date. If you look at my postings here, so good trading, and make money, make those pips. Peace.